What's up, everybody? This is RV's Pure Fish and Turtles again. And today, as you can see, I'm going to be talking about the 10-gallon aquarium that I've set up. I'm going to be answering why I set it up, how I set it up, and what's going inside of the tank. So let's go ahead and start with the why. There are two whys. One of them is my daughters have been interested in the aquarium hobby a bit ever since I started. And my youngest, well, both of them, have been wanting to have aquariums. So this aquarium is for my youngest. It's gonna house up to 3 fish. I'll talk about that in a bit. The oldest is gonna have a shrimp aquarium, but that's gonna be set up in a future video. So, if you recall in my first video, I showed you guys all the fish I have. The 3 fish that are going in this aquarium are the mollies, the yellow and black ones. They are live bearing fish. And that basically means that instead of laying eggs, they will be producing a live fish, a small, tiny baby fish or fry. So I think that this aquarium is gonna be super awesome, and my youngest is gonna enjoy it. She's gonna have a lot of babies. She's gonna feed it. It's gonna be a good experience for her. The other reason why is because I've been wanting to have some live food for Sheldon, the red-eared slider. I haven't fed him any live food in quite some time, but I used to feed all my turtles every now and then live foods. But it was mostly foods like pellets or shrimp or bloodworms. But I'm gonna try and feed him again a little bit of live food and see if he'll go for it, because I do want him to get excited, have some exercise, and some excitement in the tank where he can, he can go after something. But so that's another thing I wanted to do with this aquarium, because the mollies are definitely going to produce a lot of babies. After a while, I'm going to have a whole bunch. This tank will be overrun, so I will do that with some of the babies or some of the fish that are a bit older. Also, if I produce or cultivate my own population of feeder fish, then I know where it's coming from. I know it's healthy and happy. So if the turtle actually gets them, then I know that he's not going to get sick, because all the fish are good and healthy for him. If you notice at Petco or PetSmart or your local fish, all your stores, if you notice, all the feeder fish are really packed. A lot of them are dead inside the tank. So it's like, I don't really enjoy getting any feeder fish from there. I just feel like I don't know where it's coming from or how healthy they really are. So I'm just gonna have my own aquarium of feeder fish. So it's basically, it's like 2 birds, as the saying goes. So that is what is gonna go into this aquarium, and that is one of the reasons of why I set it up. The how I set it up. Okay, the how I set it up. Basically, I wanted to get something small, and I had this 10-gallon aquarium from a previous build or setup I had a long time ago. So basically, I wanted to set this up without spending any money. I do live in California, so everything's quite expensive. So I wanted to set this up without spending any money. So I had the aquarium. So what I did first is I washed it, and then I filled it up with water so I could see if there was any cracks or holes in it. Everything was pretty good except for one area in the corner of the aquarium, of the tank. It was a bit cracked. I don't know how exactly it happened, but I was a little worried there. So what I did was I got some clear epoxy, and and I let it dry out, and it's doing really well. It's been already a couple days since I set up this aquarium, probably about 3 to 4 days since I set it up. So the epoxy's holding, the water's holding, and the quality of the water is good. So everything's going good on that front. Now, I had all of the rocks in the tank are natural river rocks that I got out of the river a long time ago. So all I did was I washed them out in a bucket. The plants that you see, the Anubias, I had it in the 54 gallon, if you recall. I had them there. So I got them from there. They have algae on them and beneficial bacteria. So they are helping out the tank. What you see on the floor is white sand. I got that at Petco a long time ago, so I washed it. Basically, I put it in a bucket and I rinsed it out with the hose until it was completely, until I could see my hand on the bottom floor. That's because it's not going to get completely clear in the bucket. It's going to be clear enough to see your hand, and that's when you know it's ready. I'll show you guys in a future video when I set up another tank that I'm planning on getting soon, but more on that in a future video. I got the log at PetSmart a long time ago, so I washed it, and I got the grass, believe it or not, at a 99-cent store. so that was pretty cool, and I got that a while back. So as you can see, it has a bit of algae on it too, because I had it in a previous setup. So that's also, the algae is helping the aquarium. Now the filter is a hang-on back filter. It's good enough for this aquarium. It's filtering out good. I'm not using any of the media that came along with it. Instead, I'm using a sponge that I got at a 99-cent store a long time ago that I rinsed out. And these are the bio media. It's the bio balls. I put 2 in there for now. And it's clearing out the water really good. It's cycling. So it's doing really well, really well. And what else? It already came with the lid and the light. So as you can see, it's a really nice light. It's really bright, and it has the offsetting is a night light, so that's pretty cool. I'll show you guys. So it looks really cool. I really like it. So that's the how I set it up. So basically, I think that's it. I set it up, and I'm gonna put the 3 fish in it soon. I'll show you guys in the video. Right now I'm just I'm letting the tank cycle. So basically I'm letting the biomedia, or the biological media, I'm letting it cultivate inside the filter, and when it's at a good level I could introduce the fish, but that's gonna be soon. I'm gonna introduce the fish soon, because I had the biomedia in another setup, so I know it's already cycled. I'm just giving it just a little extra just in case. And I'll explain more on that in a future video if you guys don't know the cycle of the aquarium, or the nitrogen cycle. But it's basically a quick summary. The ammonia, or the waste that's in the aquarium, turns into nitrite, and the nitrite turns into nitrate, and the biomedia is what does that. So it's like a bacteria in the filter, in the biomedia. It pollinates in the plants or anything inside the tank, but it's mostly in the filter. And as soon as it pollinates, as soon as there's a lot of them, it maintains a good balance in the aquarium. That's safe. And all you gotta do is keep up on your water changes, and everything will be excellent in your tank. When I set this up, I didn't add any chemicals. I know a lot of people add chemicals into the tank, but I don't add any chemicals. I used to when I first began, but I learned that as long as you keep up in your water changes, you clean out the filter every now and then, you don't need any chemicals, and everyone is still healthy and happy. So I'll show you guys that in more detail when I do a filter clean and all that. So guys, this is it. I hope you like it. If you think I should have done something else in this setup, put it in the comment section below. My daughter loves it. She in fact picked everything in this tank. I just set it up in a nice way, but she chose everything. So I hope you guys like it. If you want to see even more of these videos, then please go ahead and click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, also click on the like button. Please, I have also an Instagram channel, so if you could go ahead and visit there, and you'll get previews to any upcoming videos that I post on YouTube. Alright everyone, I'll see you in the next video.